Okay, strap in everyone, because today we're diving deep into something that sounds like it's straight out of a sci-fi movie.
Oh, yeah. What's that?
The ISO bridge front.
ISO bridge front. Wow. That does sound pretty futuristic.
Yeah, like some kind of interdimensional portal or something.
Right.
But don't worry, we're not building any spaceships today.
No spaceships.
This deep dive is all about exercise.
So more like building strength then.
Exactly.
Mm.
And maybe a little endurance, too.
Okay, I'm intrigued. Where are we getting all this info from?
Well, we found this really interesting document that breaks down this whole ISO bridge front thing.
Oh, cool.
And we thought it'd be fun to, unpack it a bit, see what it's all about.
Awesome. Yeah, let's figure out what this ISO bridge front is, how to actually do it.
Yeah, and why anyone would even want to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because, the name alone doesn't really tell us much.
It doesn't, does it? So to start, this ISO bridge front uses something called an isotone resistance device.
Isotone, huh? Sounds pretty high-tech.
Yeah, it is. It's basically this device that provides dynamic resistance.
Dynamic resistance.
Yeah, so imagine a weight that gets heavier the harder you push it.
Oh, interesting. So the more effort you put in, the more challenging it becomes.
Exactly. And that's what makes it so cool,
Yeah, I can see how that would be really effective.
Yeah, it can be adapted for people of all different fitness levels.
Makes it very accessible.
Right. And speaking of accessible, you're not going to believe this.
What?
This ISO bridge front, you could do it pretty much anywhere.
Really? Like at the gym?
Well, yeah, you could do it at the gym, but you could also do it at home, on the floor.
Oh, okay. That's convenient.
But wait, it gets even better.
How much better can it get?
You can even do it in bed.
In bed. Like as part of my morning routine.
Yeah. The document calls it a morning tune-up.
A morning tune-up. I like that.
Right. Super accessible. You don't even have to leave your bed to get a workout in.
That is pretty amazing.
Yeah, it is. So are you ready to learn how this whole ISO bridge front thing actually works?
Absolutely. Lay it on me.
Okay, so first things first, the starting position.
All right, starting position.
It's actually pretty similar to a regular bridge.
Oh, okay. So I'm lying on my back, feet flat on the floor.
Yep, you got it. But here's where the isotone comes in.
Okay, what do I do with the isotone?
You hold it out in front of you, arms extended, with your thumbs facing up.
Gotcha. So I'm holding it like I'm ready to push something away.
Exactly.
All right, so I'm in the bridge position, holding the isotone. What's next?
So then you move into what's called the squeeze phase.
Squeeze it.
Yeah, so basically you start to slowly press those isotone handles together.
Okay, I'm squeezing the handles.
Right. And as you're doing that, you simultaneously roll your body back down to the floor.
So I'm squeezing the isotone and lowering myself at the same time.
Yep, it's a very controlled movement.
This is more complex than a regular bridge.
Oh, yeah, for sure. You're working way more muscle groups.
Yeah, I can feel that already.
You've got your arms, your core, your back, glutes, hamstrings.
Pretty much the whole body.
Exactly. But we're not done yet.
What? There's more.
Oh, yeah, now comes the expand phase.
Expand phase. All right, hit me with it.
Okay, so you're lying on the floor now, right?
Yeah.
Isotone is fully compressed.
Yep, that's where we left off.
From there, you're going to explosively pull those handles apart.
Pull them apart, like with as much force as I can.
Yeah, as much force and speed as you can muster.
Okay, forceful and fast.
Exactly. And as you're pulling the isotone apart, you're going to roll back up into that starting position.
Back to the bridge.
Back to the bridge with the isotone fully expanded.
Wow. Okay, so it's like this dynamic push and pull motion with the isotone.
That's exactly it. Squeeze and expand, squeeze and expand.
Gotcha. And how many times do I repeat this?
Well, you basically keep going, cycling through those squeeze and expand phases.
Okay, sounds like a great workout.
It is. And don't forget to breathe.
Breathe. Oh, right. Of course, breathing is important.
Yeah, especially with this exercise.
Why is that?
Well, they emphasize forceful breathing in the document.
Forceful breathing.
Yeah, like really emphasize those exhales and inhales.
Interesting. What's that for?
It's supposed to help boost the aerobic benefits.
So it's like adding fuel to the fire, getting that heart rate up.
Exactly.
Man, this is way more intense than I thought it would be.
Right. Who knew a bridge could be so challenging?
Not me. But it sounds really effective, I gotta say.
Yeah, and, it's a great example of how you can take a simple exercise and turn it into a full-blown workout.
Right. Just by adding that isotone and changing up the movements a bit.
Yeah, and it really does hit pretty much every muscle group.
Full body workout for sure.
Definitely. But, before anyone runs off to try this.
Yeah. What is it?
They do stress the importance of following the instructions carefully.
Oh, right, of course. Safety first.
always.
So there are additional instructions for using the IsoTone?
Yeah, the document mentions that there are more detailed guidelines for all different exercises you can do with it.
Okay, that makes sense. So we're not going to go over all of those here.
No, but it's important to know that they exist and to, follow them.
Definitely. Wouldn't want anyone getting injured because they didn't read the instructions.
Exactly. So to sum it all up, this iso bridge front,
Yeah, let's recap.
it's a pretty unique and challenging exercise.
Definitely unique.
It uses that isotone device to provide resistance that adjusts to your effort level.
So you're always pushing yourself.
Always. And it can be done anywhere, even in bed.
That morning tune-up.
Exactly. And it really does work your entire body.
Yeah, way more than a regular bridge.
Way more. Honestly, I'm kind of tempted to try it out myself now.
Me too. It's pretty amazing how they've transformed a simple bridge into such a dynamic workout.
Yeah, it really makes you wonder, what other possibilities are out there?
Like what?
What other traditional exercises could we reimagine?
Oh, that's an interesting thought.
Right. Like, what if we could make walking a full-body strength training routine?
Or maybe turn stretching into some kind of cardio session.
Yeah, exactly. The possibilities are endless.
Wow, that's something to think about.
Definitely food for thought.
Lots of potential there.
Yeah, maybe that's something we can explore at a future deep dive.
Sounds like a plan.
All right, well, until then, that's the ISO bridge front.
A sci-fi exercise for a real-world workout.
I like that.